The hay fever has hit me hard today, but we don't stop. There's still transfers happening. Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back to another episode of Transfer Talk. Today we're in Manchester, the blue side of Manchester, at Manchester City with another one club, 3-player special. Today we're looking at one signing that's already happened, one that I think is pretty close or may have happened by the time we go out with this, and one which is a bit out there but has been rumoured. Let's jump into the Man City page then and look who we have today. We're starting with Ferran Torres, a right winger from Spain, heavily linked with the Manchester club. Only 19 years old, would be joining from Valencia if the transfer does go through. Valued at 20 million currently. Not amazing as such, well-rounded across the board. And actually, what does this say? He's listed for loan. Pep, man. Pep, this wasn't the plan. You're supposed to play him. We're supposed to see how he gets on. Who wants him? Anyone good? Aston Villa, Bournemouth, Burnley. Lower Premier League sides. I mean, that wasn't part of the plan, but that is the point of the simulation, I suppose. If he joins Man City, I suppose he could go out on loan to someone like a Bournemouth or a Villa. I don't really know. But he's very good, very highly rated over in Spain. He's been doing bits in La Liga, to be fair to him. Of course, we can't see his stats from this season, but it's his second full season at Valencia in the league, or getting game time, really. Was a bit part in 2017 when he came through the Valencian Academy. Valencian? Sounds right. I think it's probably wrong, but it sounds right. And now he's in the first team, playing regular first team football and playing well as well. Of course, if Manchester City are after you, you're doing something right. Also, the media description of a wonder kid, we all love to see it. Let's move on to one confirmed transfer, which is... Oh wait, he's not even gone yet, has he? I've said all along it's been a confirmed transfer, Nathan Ake. I mean, he's just about done. It looks like he's going to be going to Manchester City for £41 million from Bournemouth. Yeah, it's actually not done, I don't think. At the time of recording this, I don't think it's officially done. But it looks like it's going to happen. The 5'10" centre-back, the height has put a few people off, I think, especially in Football Manager. But he's fairly solid, fairly decent. Partners Virgil van Dijk in the national team of Netherlands. Has only played 10 games, though, for his country at the start of this game. Of course, previously at Chelsea, he's had a good few seasons at Bournemouth. Unlucky to be relegated this time around. He works hard, can play the ball, can dribble it out of defence as well. Can play left-back, which is good. Also in centre defensive midfield. So he's quite versatile in that sense. I think a centre-back is something that a lot of the top teams in England need at the moment. I mean, when I say top teams, like the top 6, say, other than maybe Liverpool, you could say. I think every other team needs a centre-back. So this could be one of Man City's purchases. And the fact that Bournemouth have just been relegated means he might be easier to get hold of. And finally, then, the transfer rumour that looks like it's a bit out there, to be fair, in Joao Felix coming to Manchester City. What a signing this would be. Of course, one of the hottest prospects in world football at the moment. Currently at Benfica, has been touted as the next Cristiano Ronaldo. Has had a few very good breakthrough years in Liga NOS and now looking to further his career. Man City could be the place to go. Of course, David Silva is leaving. You'd think that Phil Foden would probably step up and take that position now, but if they can get Joao Felix in as well, that would be unbelievable. I mean, this kid is a joke. You only have to look at his attributes here in Football Manager anyway. He's so good. Description as a wonder kid, can play in the centre behind the striker, out on the left or up top, and can kind of play on the right hand side as well. So can play just about anywhere in attacking areas. Strong on his left foot, very strong on his right foot. Likes to round the keeper, plays 1-2s, tries first time shots. A very technical player and a very good player in Football Manager. So there's a quick introduction into the 3 players we're looking at today. It turns out that none of them have moved to Manchester City yet, and I've just thought Ake was already there. But he's not. I mean, by the time this video goes out, he could be, I suppose. We'll have to wait and see. But let's fast forward to the end of season number 1 and see how all 3 players have performed in Football Manager. The end of season 1 is here. Let's see how the 3 players have performed at Manchester City. Let's hope that Torres is still at Manchester City. It looked like he could have gone out on loan. Let's have a look if he has. They've won the league, so that's good. Felix is playing up top, or at least did in the last game. It doesn't look like the other 2 are in the starting 11. Hopefully they've at least played some football then. Let's go to this and have a look. I'm going to first look. There's no purple names except Zach Stefan, so he's not out on loan. So that's a good thing. Nathan Ake is here. We'll have a look at him first. Sub number 7, valued at £50 million now, so that has gone up. How did he perform during this season? He played 22 times in the Premier League. No goals, no assists, a 6.95 average rating. So he's played about half of the games. If you look down here, actually, he's started 17 of the Premier League games he played. So he's played just about half of the season. Got 4 yellow cards, no red cards, so that's something. Not really too much you can say, I suppose, about a defender, but he has scored in the cup competition this year. Let's have a look at which cup that was in. He scored in the FA Cup, so that's something. Also got an assist in the FA Cup as well, so that's decent. We should actually look at how Manchester City did in their competition to see if these players have actually won any trophies before we go any further. We'll scroll right down to the bottom and have a look. No FA Cup finals, so they've been knocked out somewhere. Knocked out in the quarterfinals of the Champions League to Juventus, and quarterfinals of the FA Cup, actually, to Arsenal. Saying that, though, they did win the EFL Cup final on penalties, in fact, against Chelsea. Did anyone play in this? Any of our players? Nathan Ake played. Doesn't look like Joao Felix is about, so he didn't play either. And nothing on Torres yet, so we'll have to see. Ferran Torres? Hello? No? I can't see him. Ah, okay. I found him. The reason I couldn't find him, Pep's put him in the under-23s. Saying that, he has gone on loan out to Bournemouth, so it's worth seeing how he has performed in the Premier League. Of course, he hasn't done very much in the Manchester City side. Has Torres played a big part for them? Let's have a look at his stats. Played 30 games overall then, so played just about every Premier League game, missing out on 8, of course. Started all of those games as well. Scored 2 goals, got 5 assists, 2 player in the match ratings, 6.89 average rating. Not a terrible first season in Premier League football. You can see from the fact that he's only got 7 goal contributions from 30 games that he's probably not going to get in the Manchester City side anytime soon. But at least he's got himself out playing Premier League football. It'll be interesting to see what happens between now and the start of next season, whether Man City offload him to a different club, because he's not done brilliantly at Bournemouth. He's not pulling up trees, is he? Finally then, for the first season, let's look at Joao Felix, a 20-year-old now, valued at £67 million. What a player he looks to be. All of those green attributes. What a guy, man. He looks so good. How has he played this season? Only played the 22 games, which is surprising. I thought he would have played more than that, to be fair. Only started 16 games in the league. Also did score 8 goals from 16 starts, though, which is very decent. 2 assists, 3 player in the match ratings, and a 7.18 average rating altogether. To be fair, 10 goal contributions from 22 games, which only 16 of those have been starts, is not too bad at all. How did he do in the other competitions? He got a goal, 2 goals and an assist in the cup competitions. What cup was that in? Did he score? He scored 2 in the FA Cup, got the assist in the Carabao Cup. So decent from him, to be fair. Again, he's got to adjust to that really high level of football compared to Liga NOS. Obviously, the competition and the opposition he's going to be facing in the Premier League is going to be much higher, so that might take some getting used to. He's had a season now, though. He's been a bit of a bit part figure. I mean, they've got Jesus and Aguero, so you're not expecting him to walk straight in, and he's not going to play in behind with the likes of David Silva and Kevin De Bruyne. But he's played 22 games. Has he got into the best 11 for this season? That's one to look at. The Manchester City best 11 looks like this. For the first time in this series, none of our 3 players have featured. To be fair, Joao Felix and Nathan Ake have both got themselves places on the bench, but of course, Ferran Torres out in Bournemouth. We should actually check, actually. Has he made the team in Bournemouth? He might have made the best 11 in Bournemouth. I mean, that's something, isn't it, I suppose? Is he here? No. He's managed to make the bench of the Bournemouth team, but it's worrying me, the fact that he's only made the bench for the Bournemouth best 11. It doesn't look like he's got a future at Man City as of yet. So I think that's throwing up a few interesting things in that first season. It'll be interesting to see what happens to Ferran Torres. Will Felix and Ake break into that team for the next step of their career? There's a lot in which could happen over this next 12 months. So let's have a look. Let's go to the end of season number 2 and see what's happened then. Here we go then, the end of season number 2. Let's see how they've done this time around. I really hope Ferran Torres has made at least one appearance for Manchester City. I can't spell them, but it's still come up. Let's have a look. Have they won the league again? First in the Premier League again. That is good. First, we're going to have a look at how they got on in their competitions. I've just glanced over that at this 11. I mean, none of our players are in it, but Dybala and Son are in it, so that's interesting. But let's have a look at their schedule, as I said, and have a look how they got on in their competitions. It looks like they've strengthened as a team, so they might have won some more silverware. Of course, we already know they won the Premier League. They've lost in the final of the EFL Cup this time around, in the Carabao Cup, to Chelsea, who they beat on the last time on penalty, so that's interesting. Lost then the next game in the FA Cup in the 5th round to Liverpool, so that's not good either. They lost the Champions League final as well to Real Madrid in St. Petersburg. Wow, what a season. Almost a bit of a good fail in a way. They've got to 2 cup finals, but I've lost them both. Is that a success for Manchester City? I don't really know anymore. They're so used to winning titles at the moment. I'm not really sure what you have to win in order for it to be a success now. But let's have a look at our players in question. Joao Felix is here, sub number 4 again. His value is shooting up. 21 years old now, £74 million is how much he is worth. That is an unbelievable amount of money. How many games has he played this time around? less than the year before. That's not good. The average rating is up though, so that's something. Played 18 games, only scoring 6 goals, no assists. Scored 7 goals altogether then, the other goal coming in the Champions League. I mean, it's not great, is it? For a player that's valued at £74 million, you'd think he'd be playing a bit more than that. We mentioned at the start of him being one of the wonder kids of world football, one of the hot prospects, and he's currently not getting as many goals, as many assists, as many appearances really, as I think he should be. So from him, let's have a look at Nathan Ake. If Nathan Ake's still here, let's hope he is. This is the one video I'm really worried about the players moving on. I mean, we had it a bit with the Chelsea episode, I think, but it doesn't look like he's here, you know. Nathan Ake, Bayern Munich. I mean, that's not the point of the video. That's not supposed to happen. You're supposed to stay at Man City and fight for your place. The whole video is about how you do at Man City, not Bayern Munich. Nathan, someone have a word. Not only is he at Bayern Munich, he's unhappy. He's obviously not playing enough. He played 3 times for Bayern Munich in the league overall. He played 5 games overall. He is wanted by some people. Wanted by Valencia. I mean, this could be a right merry-go-round for Nathan Ake. So if this is anything to go by, he'll have 1 season at Manchester City, 1 quite underwhelming season at Man City. Then he'll move on to Bayern Munich for less money than what they're going to pay for him anyway. He went at the end of the first season and has played 5 games all year. I mean, this has not gone well, everybody. This has not gone well. If this is the first Transfer Talk episode you're watching, I assure you it normally works. Do you know what would top this off now? If Ferran Torres is also left. Oh well. 21-year-old Ferran Torres is at Newcastle. So this is now not a Man City special. This is a Man City, Bayern Munich and Newcastle special, of course, because this lot are already linked with them. And he's actually in the reserves of Newcastle. So, I mean, this is all going so well, isn't it? Hold on. Calm. Everybody, it's all right. He's only on loan. I've only just realised, but he's only on loan. So, this time around for Newcastle, he's played less games than he played for Bournemouth. 24 games overall, scoring once, getting 1 assist, 1 player of the match. I wouldn't be surprised if that goal and assist both came in the same game, but we'll see. 6.82 average rating altogether. Didn't do anything else, to be honest. Okay, so there's still hope for Ferran Torres' Manchester City career yet. I mean, I think he's hanging by a thread, considering his loan performances haven't been that great at all. Let's have a look at the Newcastle best 11 then, before we check the Man City one. Bielsa is now manager, which is interesting. He's not made it in here. I mean, why am I so surprised by that? He's not even on the bench, is he? Oh, this is going so well. The Man City best 11 looks like this then. No place for Joao Felix either. He's on the bench. 7 goals from his 29 games, as we already looked at. We need something big from one of these players in the last season. And no, I'm not going to check the Bayern Munich best 11. I don't think Nathan Ake is going to be in it. The end of the 3rd and final season is here then. Manchester City fans worship Simeone. So Diego Simeone has gone to Man City and done some bits here. What has he won? The Champions League. Fair play. Have any of our players been part of the squad to do it? I doubt it. Let's have a look then. Anyone? Joao Felix, here he is. He's wanted, is he? He's wanted by Real Madrid. I mean, something might be happening. Too late for the video, but something might be happening. Not exactly what we wanted to happen. We wanted him to be a success at Man City. But to be fair, the fact he's been wanted at Real Madrid might mean he has been a success this time around. I mean, he's played more games, everybody. He's played 27 games. He scored 3 and assisted 2. Come on. I mean, it's just awful, actually, isn't it? He's played 40 games in all competitions. That's something, isn't it? Started 22 games in the league, started 5 in the Cup, 13 in the Champions League. So a big Champions League player for Manchester City, which is interesting. 9 goals altogether, 5 of those coming in the Champions League, and then 1 other in a Cup competition. I mean, this has all been a bit of a flop, isn't it? He's also pulled his abdominal muscle, which isn't great. Is Torres back in the Man City side? Maybe. Oh, I mean, none of you guys saw this coming. None of you guys thought he's still going to be here. I know that. I didn't either. Don't worry. Neither did I. He is here. Has he played? What do we think? Has he played? He's played twice. Get in there. He started 1 game all year in the Carabao Cup and scored in it, to be fair to him. I mean, he's not had the best 3 seasons as a Manchester City player, is he? Hopefully it goes better for them in real life if he does move. Let's check out this best 11 then. I mean, is there really any point? I mean, none of them are going to be... I've talked that up, haven't I? I mean, Joao Felix is in it. He's playing in behind Dybala. He is in the best 11 this season. So, I mean, that's something. It looks like it's took a while to find his feet, and it might be because he's younger, to be fair. But he has finally made it in there and made an impact. No space for Ferran Torres. You think after the great season he had that he'd probably be in there, but hasn't this time around. I'm sure he'll get in it next time. Nathan Ake, though. Should we check in on him, see where he is now? Is he still at Bayern Munich? No, he's not. He's now at Benfica. Has he played for them? Do we think? Let's hope he has. He played 31 games for them. I mean, he's gone from being valued at 40 million-ish from Man City to 32 by Bayern Munich, 23 by Benfica. He's played 31 games this time around, though, getting 3 assists, weirdly, for a centre-back, which is decent, I suppose. The average rating certainly is not. He's not broke above a 7 in this whole experiment, which is interesting. Did Ake make it into the best 11? You think with that? We haven't got the league loaded. Don't know what their best 11 is. Okay. We'll just say he's in it. We'll say he's in it. Yeah. Great, okay. Great season for you, mate. Anyway, guys, that is the end of today's Transfer Talk episode. I'm not sure any of us saw that coming, to be fair. But I suppose transfers don't always work out, and they certainly haven't this time around. I think Torres and Felix will eventually break into that Man City side if we kept this on maybe 3 or 4 years. I think they'll eventually get their shot. Felix is definitely further down that line than Torres is, but for Ake, it just has not worked, has it? He's been on a bit of a merry-go-round, bless him, now in Portugal. Hopefully he can kick on there and try and rejuvenate his career. Played a lot of games, was in the best 11 as well, we'll say that. So maybe it'll work for him over there. But thank you guys very much for watching. If you have enjoyed today, please leave a like down below. Please subscribe. We're aiming for 500 subs by the end of FM20. It's a big ask, I know. If you can help me out, that'd be amazing. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys very, very soon.